So I'm still seeing a whole bunch of Tony Romo hate on the web, Twitter, everywhere. It's been 2 games since, or 2 days since that really, really tragic meltdown of the Cowboys. And all of a sudden, everyone feels the need to be an analyst or act like they know everything about football. You know what these people are saying? He's a choker. He's losing all the games for the Dallas Cowboys. Bench him. I want Kyle Orton in the game. He's the worst quarterback in the league. Really? First of all, he's not losing these games. Really, open your eyes. His defense is. You could be a little better in the fourth quarter, sure, I'll give you that. But he wouldn't even be in that situation to begin with if that defense weren't so goddamn bad. Weren't historically bad. They're on pace to give up an NFL record for yardage in a single season, so. And by the way, that record was set last year by New Orleans Saints. So it's not good news when you're breaking records of shame that were set just a year prior. Just saying. Second, you guys really want to bench him for Kyle Orton. Kyle Orton. The guy who has a career passer rating of 79.7, really? Kyle Orton. The guy who hasn't started a significant game in the NFL since 2008. Really? No. Romo stats? Good. Orton stats? Bad. People want to bring up how Orton was a winner in Chicago in his rookie season. He started 15 of 16 games and led the team to an 11-5 playoff record. But you want to know his passing stats? 9 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, in 15 starts. How the hell did the Chicago Bears make the playoffs that year? Because the Bears, unlike the Cowboys, had an awesome defense that featured one of the greatest linebackers, really defensive players of all time, in Brian Urlacher, who gatewayed that Monsters of the Midwest term. Just signified it. Yeah, Orton was just a rookie, and he did have some decent years in Denver, but really, he was playing on a team that, during that time, didn't really have that much of a craze or was flying on the radar that much prior to all the Tim Tebow crap. I mean, just think, if you play for the Cowboys, all the pressure is going to be on you for the rest of your life. Think of this whole situation like this. Remember when everybody was bashing the 49ers for their offensive woes early in the season? Kaepernick, you're a one-hit wonder. I want Alex Smith back. This offense moves as well as my grandma moves her hips. Yeah, they began to patch things up in recent weeks since they've gotten all their injuries patched up and everything like that. But don't you think throughout the season they've had the offensive output of the Dallas Cowboys that they might be competing for a conference title with the Seahawks rather than just this crappy wild card spot that they're probably going to end up getting? I mean, what, they lost the 13-7 game against the Colts, which it was 27-7, it was 13-7 I think midway through the fourth. They lost a 10-9 purist battle against Carolina, 3 field goals. They lost a game in New Orleans. I don't even want to get into that crappy call on Ahmad Brooks that really shouldn't even been called, that really propelled the Saints to victory that game after they were dead in the water. Hand the 49ers offense, the Cowboys offense, and you've got an unstoppable team. Romo isn't that bad, guys. He has the most passing yards through his first 100 career starts in league history. He led the Cowboys to the playoffs in his first season as a starter. He led them to the best record in the NFC the next year. Sure, he can shoulder some, if not even a ton of the blame. But throw 100% of the blame at him? Look at the defense, putting him in a bad position game after game after game. Look at the bad play calling, putting him in bad position to make plays. Look at the childish behavior of some of his colleagues. Des Bryant. God. Unfortunately, if you're the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to have to shoulder the blame for all of the losses. That's just how it goes. You're America's team. But at the same time, you shoulder most of, if not all of the glory. Troy Aikman didn't have the greatest stats in the world. Considered one of the greatest of all time. Why? Because he won. And he won with the Dallas Cowboys. So what do you think, Browns fans, Raider fans, Jaguar fans? How do you think we feel when we hear the Cowgirl fans whining about their quarterback? Wah, bench Romo for Kyle Orton. Don't take him for granted, guys. You're going to start missing him once he's gone and you're starting Matt McGloin and Blaine Gabbert. Trust me. But what do you guys think? Leave some comments below and subscribe to this channel for some more NFL news. Follow me on Twitter and WordPress if you don't want to hear this annoying ass voice and just want to read my thoughts. The links are in the D box below. Thanks, and I'll be looking forward to ranting for you guys next time.